Hello YouTube, what is up? Today I have another gaming pickups video, and this is going to be the second pickup of the month. And today I got a lot. I have 21 games, and so I'm going to get right into it as fast as possible. And first, actually I'm going to start off with a little bit of a story, and if I have to split this video up into two parts, I guess I'll have to do that. I was going up with my usual pickup of games, and the guy I usually deal with, because I've been going to this store pretty consistently for about once every week for, I don't know, about half a year now. And the guy I usually deal with, since I started getting Game Gear stuff, he's like, I have noticed you've been buying a lot of our Game Gear stuff. And so he handed me, so he asked if I wanted to see this, because they just got a new lot of Game Gear stuff in. And he asked if I wanted to see it, because they hadn't put it out on the floor yet, and they haven't priced it or anything. So he handed me this bag of Game Gear games, and he says, you can have it, the entire bag for $10. So that's where I got 7 of these games came in the bag for $10, and yeah. But other than that, let's get right into it. So yeah, we're gonna go with Game Gear first, and then we'll go the next ones after that. First one I got was Spider-Man X-Men. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up. It's a pretty good beat-em-up. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. It's got a bunch of sticky stuff on it. Looks like there was a giant sticker on it at one point. Can't get that off because I don't want to ruin this label. So it's not the best condition, but it could be worse. Plays fine, and it's an okay game. Next one I got was Sonic Chaos. This is a standard side-scrolling Sonic game. It's pretty fun. Not really much can be said about Sonic Chaos. Then it's another Sonic game that's side-scrolling. It's pretty good. We got Sonic Triple Trouble. This is another side-scrolling Sonic game, just like the other one. It's pretty good. I would say it's about on par with Sonic 2. Both of these are, for the Game Gear at least, and it's pretty good. Next one I got is, in that bag, there was another copy of Sonic 2. This is the only duplicate I got from the bag, so I got another copy of Sonic 2. I also got a sports game in there, which I was kind of hoping I wouldn't, but it's called World Series Baseball. It's a sports game. It's really hard to control in the Game Gear, and I'm not a big fan of it. Next we got Prince of Persia. This is a side-scrolling survival game, I think. I played a bit of it. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to play it like a survival game. It's pretty fun. The graphics are really fluid on it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. Next one I got is Shinobi, which is a lot like Ninja Gaiden, and it's really, really fun. It just reminds me so much of Ninja Gaiden on the NES, and it's a great game. I definitely recommend checking this one out for side-scrolling fans, or platformers. Next one I got was The Lion King. This is the same deal with the Spider-Man X-Men game. It has sticky stuff on the front. It's not too terribly bad, but if I can find another copy, I'll probably pick it up and replace it. But yeah, it's basically a lot like the Lion King game on the SNES and Genesis, but this one has different levels and stuff, so it's a pretty fun game. Alright, great stacks of 3 here. I got 3 more games. Next one I got came with a case. Streets of Rage 2. Side-scrolling beat-em-up. Extremely fun game. I love this game. I've played this one a lot, and there's combos you can do and stuff. It's a really, really fun side-scrolling game. Definitely recommend checking that one out. Next Game Gear game I got was X-Men. It's another side-scrolling beat-em-up. Sort of like the Spider-Man X-Men one, but this one is a bit different where you don't play Spider-Man, so it's an obvious difference, but it's a pretty good game. I like this one more than I like the Spider-Man X-Men one, because you can actually use your powers easier. It's easier to use your powers in this one. And the last one is the big one. This is the reason I got that bag for $10. Shining Force, one of the few, and this is the hardest to get RPG on the Game Gear, and I'm really happy I got it. So yeah, Shining Force. It's a JRPG. It's got really nice anime style graphics. It's 2D. It's kind of like combat like Final Fantasy Tactics, so it's pretty fun. Or the Lord of the Rings game, The Third Age, if you've ever played that on the Game Boy Advance, similar to that style of combat. Alright, that's all the Game Gear games I got. Sorry if I flew through those. I got some other games I have to get through. Alright. We're going PlayStation 1. First we'll get the big one out of the way. I just got this one today. This one is Battle Arena Toshinden. This is an extremely fun fighting game. I just played it and almost beat it, and it's extremely fun, made by Sony Computer Entertainment, so I'm guessing it's only on PlayStation. Extremely fun fighting game. Definitely recommend checking that one out. It's a 3D fighting game, too. Next one, you use weapons, sort of like Soul Calibur. Next one is a game I already have, but I didn't have the case for because I have to re-get the cases for all my PlayStation 1 games. Gran Turismo 2, I'm not going to get into that. It's complete, so it's a pretty common game. Next one is, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if I did this one in my last pickups, but I don't have time to check. Darkstone, it's a sort of like a Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance kind of game, hack and slash. It's really fun RPG. It's got a lot of Dungeons and Dragons elements in it, and I'm really happy to get this game. This game's really fun. Next one is another duplicate I already have. This one Darkstone I did not have, but this one's a duplicate I already had, Tekken 3. As you know, I'm a huge Tekken fan. I didn't have this one in the case anymore, but I have a case for it. So, and the next one, the same deal. I already had this game, but I didn't have the case, so I got Tekken 1. Now we're moving on to PlayStation 2. Sorry, I'm going really fast through this video. I have a lot of games. Got 4 PlayStation 2 games. First one I got is Phantasy Star Universe. This is a JRPG, and this one is also an MMO if you have the network adapter. I'm not sure if the servers are still up for Phantasy Star Universe. Next time I go pick stuff up, I might get a network adapter and check. So, this is a really fun JRPG, so definitely check this one out if you're into JRPGs. And it's got online, so it's pretty cool. I got this one really cheap, and this is a pretty interesting game. It's called Kill Switch. They had a bunch of copies of these, and they were all really good condition, so I picked one up. It's a shooting game. It's a third-person shooting game, and it's pretty good. It reminds me of Metal Gear Solid, except you don't have to be sneaky, and you can take damage, sort of like it reminds me of SOCOM. So it's a really fun game. It's a pretty good shooter. Can't really say it's a pretty average, but it's a pretty good shooter. Next one is a game I already got. Mark of Cree. You know, I picked that up from the flea market, and this one had the case, so I picked this up. So now I have another copy of Mark of Cree. And this one, I didn't want to get this. I don't actually have the right case for this, but this came in a rental case. Half-Life for PlayStation 2. I asked the guy at the counter if they get this a lot, and they said they've only got it twice since they opened the store. And I got this because since it's really hard to find, and I've actually been looking to get it, I got Half-Life for it. All it came with was the disc, and got that for PS2. And at least it came with some sort of cover that I can put in my collection, and it has some artwork. I'm glad that it has something. Last game. This is going to be a pretty short video, since some of these were duplicates. But last game I got was for PS3, and it was Lair. Lairs are one of the launch games for PlayStation 3, and you play as a dragon, and, well, you don't play as a dragon, you can ride a dragon, you do dragon combat, and this is really cool because you could play it in 1080p, which was, not a lot of PS3 games actually ended up doing that, but, it's really cool because you fly around as a dragon, and you destroy armies and stuff, and rather dragon combat, it's sweet. This got a lot of hate because when this first was released, you could only use 6-axis control to fly around, and a lot of people didn't like that. Later on, there was a patch called version 2.1, and they released it so you could use analog flying controls, and I downloaded that when I got it so I can use the analog controls, and it's much better than the 6-axis because the 6-axis is kind of unreliable when you try to fly around. So that's my pickups. These Game Gear games is pretty much the main pickup. I'm so sorry about that. But, yeah, there you go. There's the pickups for the end of this month. I really hope you guys enjoyed these pickups. I'm really happy about this. I'm really happy about Shining Force. If you guys have a Game Gear and you're collecting for Game Gear, get this game. It's excellent. When I went to test this out, I ended up playing it for half an hour. It's extremely good. It saves, so I mean that's really, really nice, and you don't have to use passwords. So Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. And nobody's entered my giveaway for the Redbox rental giveaway. So please go enter that. And if nobody enters that by the end of next week, I'm just going to give the Redbox code to my girlfriend because nobody's entered in the contest, and I'm trying to give stuff away for free. I mean, even if you guys don't have a Redbox account, just somebody enter it, and just, I'm trying to do something nice. Whatever, I just thought I'd throw that out there. That Redbox giveaway for one free game rental is on my channel. It's my last video I made. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this pickups video, and I'll be making two next month, so be sure to check that out. Thanks. Peace.